What's up, guys? We've got the NTRL Truck Series at Bristol Dirt, and we're all gonna die. Let's get some last second runs in here. God be with all of you. Hey, Vince, what's up, buddy? Yeah, right? Oh, are you? Let's get some broadcast up here.
Yeah, I qualified just to qualify. I'm going straight to the
We do actually have another camera. Check this out. Boop.
I didn't even start my truck yet. I'm already getting an EOL.
Figured I had another camera. I might as well put it up somewhere. Ooh, outside. Super. Oh, we're all gonna die. Oh man, you can have it. Oh man. Mother of God.
Welcome back to Bristol Motor Speedway Dirt Edition for tonight's Davidson Builders Truck Series, presented by Beatles Custom Car Carriers. Let's take a look at our starting grid for tonight's event. On the pole position with a lap time of 18.176 seconds. It's the number 21 with Right Turn Racing. It's Jesse Redding. Outside front row, the number 6, missed it by 62 thousandths, Caleb Sisk. Row number 2, it's the 5 of Hunter Parsons and Cole Henriksen. Starting 5th, Alfie Sharon. Starting 6th will be Zach Millen. Joe Tucker starts from the 7th spot. Mark Collins rolls 8th. Jesse Spurler.
That is it, too. Slow is fast. That's exactly it.
11th goes to PJ Cox. Brandon Coleman will start from the 12th
I want to be any kind of fast.
15th starter, it's the 1 of Darren
Any
Welch.
kind of fast I'd be
Chris Elliott
happy with.
starting 14th. 15th starter, it's the 3 of Skylar Harrod. 16th starter, Evan Dupre. 17th, Eric
Two to green, I hope.
Ryan Torsha will start 18th. Ben McKinnon, 19th. 20th goes to Justin Lawson. 21st starter, Scott Milner. Paul Durkee will roll from the 22nd spot. Tom Barish in the 55 will start 23rd. 24th, Jarrett Woodard in the number 79. And last but not least, the number
Ooh, we all move up
46
one, huh?
of Justin Moore. Your starting grid.
Do we just move up in the row, or?
From the Bristol
Yeah, looks like it.
Couple of pace laps here in just
Which
a
is
moment.
convenient.
Green flag racing for 125 laps. Some further details for tonight. A 65% fuel load and 2 sets of tires are available over the wall. A 65% fuel load, I'm almost certain, will indicate pit stops.
Oh man, we're all gonna die.
Happen for sure. I don't think they can go the full race distance on 65%. However, if they run all 125 laps under caution, well, that's possible. Fingers crossed that's not the case, but it's dirt, and these guys, there's probably a handful of them that can get it done here on dirt, but the majority of them are just here because, well, track's on the schedule, you got to show up and run it. It's just like when you throw a road course in, there's usually a handful of guys that are fast, and about 20 to 25 others that aren't.
I am. You guys want to go by me? First track here. EOL. Go for it. I thought he was going to take me outside because that's what I told him.
A lot of stragglers here still trying to get everybody side by side, 2 by 2. About a half lap away from the green flag here. Those guys are running square in the back of the pack. Really well held their serve. Vincent
Yo,
Short
tucked
says,
in.
"Come on, slow folks, geez. Where are you, Vince? Come on." Green flag is in the air. We're racing from Bristol Motor Speedway on the dirt.
Cows. Until lap 3, my auto fuel and everything turns itself on. That'll be fun to try to get off.
Lap 1 in the books. Henriksen takes over the top spot very quickly. That 101 machine. Jesse Redding slips back to the second spot. Hunter Parsons, Zach Millen, Mark Collins, the top 5.
Jesus.
Hunter Parsons in third now, just ahead of Zach Millen.
And he pulled off for some reason, but I know his car was broken.
And caution on the speedway. Not sure what we got here. Jarrett Woodard possibly. He's down pit lane. Paul Durkee, Justin Lawson possibly coming together. These two teammates. The GOATs, as it were. Let's see what happens here.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just clips the left rear of the
Oh boy.
18. Both drivers spin around. Minor contact. Woodard just jumps down pit lane here. I don't know if he's just trying to stay out of the way.
It's going to really suck starting on the outside every time.
Are you starting on the outside again?
Well,
Yeah.
lap 5 under our first caution coming up lap 4.
I have no clue where I'm starting.
It's going to give Redding another opportunity here to see if we can do something with Cole Henriksen. Henriksen definitely a decent road racer.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of patience. It's almost like a restrictor plate race for me, as ironic as that is.
Henriksen, a good dirt racer.
Pull out the pillow, yeah.
I'm gonna get rear-ended on the restart, so they don't really matter. Is this? Is this your safe fuel plan? Yeah, always safe.
You know, I wonder how many cautions we need to actually make it the whole way without stopping.
Hey, with this many cautions that we can get, you never know.
Field slow poking around here
That
under
would be
caution.
really funny, wouldn't it?
Quick lap is about 18 seconds. Under yellow is 45.
Yeah, oh my god. You know how your interview with me is, that's how you want. Get off the song! I pushed my car around the track and I beat you. So I started third gear and it was way too fast and I just spent the whole time in the fucking pedal.
God, I don't know if I don't know if Jesse would want to bump. That's kind of what I'm thinking too.
Lights on the pace truck still lit clear, so we're going to go another time back to start finish here. Should get the one to go this time. Just get all across the back. There it is. Time for lights on the Iverson pace truck. Extinguished. Next time by, be lap 9.
Oh man, I think Collins just might have turned Jesse. Yep.
Field through turns 3 and 4. Pace truck makes
I don't know who
left
turned who,
down
but
paved pit lane. Green back in the air. We're racing once again. Hunter Parsons.
Hey, appreciate it, man.
In the 101 gives him a bit of a push
we're gonna need
down
all the
into
luck
turn
we can
one.
get. And this is gonna be a very long 125 laps.
That's what I get for being faster on the inside, I
Henriksen
guess.
out to an early lead here once again as Jesse Redding tangles with the 23. The 23 hits the wall hard here on the front stretch, and the caution is out once again.
Well, get inside, I guess. Oh, Jesse didn't go too far back, did he? 7th place.
Mark Collins in trouble here. I don't know if he got in the back of Jesse Redding or what happened there. Let's try and get a look at
Trying
it.
to coast here, and it just drives me into the wall.
A little late to catch up here. Let's rewind this one.
Yeah, dude. Kieran, you definitely have to, man. You got to swing by.
Looks like
It's a lot of fun.
No, that was definitely
Jesse Redding in the
It's
21. He's got
it
that
kills a lot of my time,
already.
as you can imagine.
A little bit further. I'm gonna try it again here. See exactly how this went down.
You get to try the sim rig. I get to try the Corvette. It's a win-win, you know.
Looks like Mark's coming up just a tiny bit. Minor contact here, but it's enough to upset the balance of both of these trucks as we are on dirt. Not a whole lot of grip to begin with.
God, if we keep this up, I gotta wonder what this mileage is gonna look like.
And then Derek comes in. Derek Welch in the 1. Sends the 23 after the fact. Puts him in the
58.
inside wall. It's under our second caution of the night.
No way, golf sim. See, that's the next goal right there.
I met Marco
See, it's
Sarza
perfect though
when
because we've got the
we
golf
were
course
doing
out back
video
here,
bonds
but
for St.
in the
James
winter
Church
you're still screwed. So if you could
Hospital.
if you
We
could
needed
play all winter
sponsors
long,
to
man, you
help
could
us raise money,
kill it.
and he's always
That'd
the
be
first
awesome.
one to jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team
Yeah, I wouldn't
as
stop.
outstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine
I got a
guy.
shit.
Marcos has been very generous.
Oh, shit.
He has a genuine concern for people. You need somebody that cares about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Dude, I feel like there's so many caution laps. That's good for mileage. It's kind of a love-hate here. I don't want to get past Parsons and get back in the outside for a restart. That would actually suck. I don't know what to do.
Well, you will. It's a 35, not a 13, so I'll be upset.
PJ Cox up here. Tell us our guys. Every one of them's good at dirt. That a boy.
Back at Bristol Motor Speedway, paint truck train, paint lane, and the green flag about to come out. There goes Barney waving it. A little bit of a wheel spin to the 5 of Parsons. Hendrickson dives it down into turn number 1. Parsons keeps his foot in it. Gonna have a run on a 2 here. Where's he gonna go with it? Gets alongside.
Once we get this track a little slicked off, it might be a little better for us.
The 101 of Cole Hendrickson up top. Hendrickson uses the top lane. for the
Horrible
momentum
corner, horrible
into turn
corner.
number
Shit.
1. Notice a beating and banging here. The 51 and the 35 making contact. Chris Klein up into the fence.
5 to
35 and Joe Tucker trucks on.
A guy that's gonna take somebody out, so I spike the brakes on it. If you're just gonna run
Redding slinging it up top side.
Ooh, I like it. I like the sound of that. I like the sound of that. I appreciate you swinging by, man. We'll catch you later.
Back out front. The battle for the lead has cooled off slightly, about a truck length, maybe two. And the caution is out again. Brian Torcha possibly involved in this. Some others. Torcha pulls a Larson and gets into the barrels. Has to back it up. Not the kind of Larson you want to pull when you're on the dirt track.
Hard into the throttle, it'll launch you up the track.
Tough to say. We don't have any indication of who actually crashed here, aside from what we saw with Brian Torcha. Let's see if we can get this one figured out.
Turn it left when I should turn it right.
Real wide here from the blimp.
That's why I run that +8.
Trying to figure out who it was that was
That's
spinning there.
It's just me. Avoiding that, I just crossed the pit lane entrance when I locked the left, so I got on.
Looks like Alfie Charon gets into the
Oh,
back
no
of the
shit.
Beetle. You see just to the left of the frame.
They won't clear it. I tried for wreck avoidance. It's just dropped to the end of the line, so I came in and got gas anyway.
Beetle, Caleb Sisk,
Up here with the position, I'm so sorry.
Chris Elliott, Ryan Torcha was going to go down pit lane. Maybe he was going to consider it, then opted to say, yeah, maybe not. I'll just crash into the barrels.
No problem. I don't like to hit. Well, it's
21 laps in,
like,
third caution of the night.
you're gonna hit people. That's, as much as you don't like it, the light touches are best, obviously. It wasn't about being light. Well, that depends on how fast we're both going, right?
I know bottom is king here, so I gotta just try to save the, keep the bottom, I guess. I don't know.
Is at this rate, we could have
I'm gonna keep talking about this until you get it. Until you get it through that you can run me over.
I don't mind Parsons beating me off the restart at all, as long as I stay third.
17 cautions if this keeps up. I'm not great with numbers.
Yeah, it just seems like the top side is just slow.
It's not a good number.
Even though I tail slapped the shit out of somebody, I think.
Even late in the run. It's weird. Must have been the last update or something. Just nerfed it.
Hey, these dudes are all trying to launch second gear, though. I think they are, because the one that we get on is fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, I'm third. Yeah. I'm launching third, but I got
Race
to
truck
so
lights
much
still
just to stay out of
ablaze.
the ass of these dudes in front of us.
Definitely too many caution laps when we get a yellow, especially here at Bristol. Very short half-mile speedway. There's really nothing to clean up.
Alright, see if we can die again. Come on, where's my grip?
Truck rolls down pit lane. At 25 in the air, so is the green flag. Cole Hendrickson, real bad spin in the tires on the restart, but it doesn't matter. He gets it down to the bottom of the racetrack. Hunter Parsons with a good reaction. He's to the outside. Tucks back in behind Hendrickson down the backstretch.
This is feeling weird as fuck, man.
Continue to watch this battle for the top spot between Hendrickson and Hunter Parsons. Probably some of the two fastest dirt racers we have in the series.
Somebody's dead down there.
Let's jump on board with the 5 of Hunter Parsons. Tries to reel in.
Some of these guys are downshifting, I just don't know.
See how much action that steering wheel gets. Remember old Doc Hudson?
go.
Gonna turn right to go left. There it is. Little flick to the left, mostly throttle to get her to step out the corner. And then just drift her on through as there's a car backwards there in the entrance of pit lane. Didn't see who that was. Might be Scott Milner in the 31. Indeed it is. Miller has parked it into pit lane. Hendrickson just starting to run away now that we've got a stretch of green flag. Meanwhile, Zach Millett running back to the third spot. And Zach admittedly not a dirt racer by any means.
BJ is definitely faster than me right now.
Prefers not to do it. But as I said, it's on the schedule. You gotta show up, you gotta run it. And as much as he doesn't like it, he's not terrible at it. You've seen Millett win dirt races. It may have even been here at Bristol. And it was in a truck. I think it was going back to the OG Racing League. Might have been over a year ago at this point. Zach hanging up there in the third spot.
Oh, don't do that, you whore.
All over the back bumper.
Sorry, PJ, I just suck.
Millett with a special Bristol paint scheme, at least for the spoiler. Hopefully not how he ends up tonight. Continue to watch this battle now for the third position. Zach Millett has it. PJ Cox.
He's in traffic.
PJ's all over him. Slides up the racetrack. Into the cushion. He's going to carry some momentum.
Good pass, PJ.
Couldn't keep it up there. Couldn't keep the foot down on the throttle, but still in the hunt.
Ah.
Millett still trying to fight and keep PJ Cox in behind, but it looks like PJ may have taken that third spot away. PJ gets clear, move Millett back to P4.
Oh, shit.
Coming into the mix, the 18, then the 79 just up ahead, about a straightaway away. To make matters worse, the 18 continuing to have connection issues. Skylar Harrod now closing in on the fourth position. Skylar in that black and red number 3 machine. That's the regular paint scheme. He's been running that Halloween themed livery all month long in the month of October. Now we're into November.
Gotcha, PJ. Oh, I thought I was helping him.
Off here. Finally, everyone getting into a rhythm. Chris Elliott up to the 8th position. He's up 6 spots.
I think that lap car kind of screwed PJ there. Kind of looked like it got into him. I was hoping I'd straighten him out, if anything.
Jesse Sperling in the number 29 Black Rifle Coffee Silverado. Caleb Sisk in that number 6 Toyota Tundra TRD Pro. Started outside front row. Slipped back to the 14th spot. Remember, he was a part of that caution recently.
Washed up a little much there.
19 gets up to the fence just a bit. Throws some sparks, but continues on. Welch and looser dirt, not packed in. Lower part of the racetrack where the majority of the field is running in. That's starting to take a little bit of rubber. Spot. It was a battle for 11th, but Coleman powered through both of these drivers and continues to march towards the front of the field. Out front, Cole Hendrickson, still your race leader with a 1.7-second advantage over the 5 of Hunter Parsons. Deficit has stabilized, not getting worse, not getting better. Top 16 on the lead lap. 47 of Dupre, the first truck, 1 lap down. Skylar Harrod chipping away at 315. Not sure what happened with PJ.
Oh, Torch, I'm sorry. Straighten you out, buddy.
And then pass Zach Millett for the 3rd spot. PJ has since slipped back to P7.
You know you're out of shape. What did I race? Grace? Make stuff like a bacon. You know, with you. I am sorry, man.
Three wide. Zach Millett go to the inside of Brian Torsha, gets him sideways and straightens him up. What a good friend. Torch running 18th. Millett just had to go, but unfortunately that bit of contact with the 315 and the 81, it cost Millett as Harrod gets on by. I think Skyler was going to catch him anyway, but didn't want to make it any easier for him.
I'm going in, boys. No, I fucked. Yeah, we fucked up.
Caution comes out. 47 of Dupre, I think, is in trouble. So is the 21 of Jesse.
Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna be good to go. Let them pit. We're gonna cycle back in the long run. But be careful. Be careful when you're exiting pit road too. It might be closed. God, I can't believe we didn't go in there. We're stupid. Me too. Yeah, me too. I couldn't figure it out.
47 put us under that 4th caution of the night. This was down into turn 1.
They're going in. They lost track 2, didn't they?
I think so.
Interesting. 4 trucks really involved in this one.
Yep, they are.
Here and unpack it.
Smack the wall.
All right, so we'll watch this one here. Jesse Redding drops it down to the inside here. Had a big run, but got more than he bargained for. I think the left front hooked the bottom better than he expected and slid the right rear to the 81 of Torch, which straightens up Jesse Redding. Sends him up the racetrack in front of the 81, clips the 47 in the Dupre. Joe Tucker in the 35. He's just going to roll into this. Not much you can really do about it here as the 47's coming down the racetrack. There you have it.
No, it wasn't too bad.
Interestingly, Cole Hendrickson Henriksen and Hunter Parsons stay on the racetrack. Everybody else just about coming down. Zach Millett, right side tire change. Very interesting.
Jesus, that's not bad. Did you take any tires? Me too.
Jake Sperling in the stream chat says, hate that I missed the race tonight, but good luck to my brother Jesse Sperling. Jesse currently
Yeah, me too.
10th place machine, the number 29.
There we go. Yeah, I'm glad he passed me. I like the inside.
Curious to see what this does here for Cole Henriksen and Hunter Parsons. They've got experience clearly in the class of the field right now.
Oh, yeah, it was awful coming into the box, Vince. Holy shit. Not to mention the truck like rips left. I know, I had it was weird. Fuck it. This is so scary. Woo. We're still live, we're good.
Green flag has just come out as the field goes to turns 1 and 2. Henriksen out in front over Hunter Parsons. Caleb Sisk coming to this third position here in front of Alfie Sharon and Mark Collins. Remember, Collins was involved in that early incident. Derek Welch getting into the inside wall. On board with Cole Henriksen is Hunter Parsons. Very aggressive here on the restart, trying to take that lead back. Say what you will about Hunter Parsons. Some guys like him, some guys don't. He's certainly not scared to throw it in there.
Yeah, it's hard to see, isn't it?
What's the line we've always heard? I think it was an Ayrton Senna line. If you see a gap and you don't go for it, you're no longer a racing driver. It's a paraphrase. I won't quote him, but sounds about right. Henriksen starting to pull away. I think Hunter Parsons realized how quick the 101 is, and if he's going to get by, he's got to do it on the restart. Now Parsons has got to worry about the 6 of Caleb Sisk to roll in here. Caleb has been quick just about everywhere.
Chad said, talk to me, Goose. My man.
Oval road course, showing his skills here on the dirt as well, running in that third position, just ahead of Alfie Sharon Jr. Alfie running in the 4th spot ahead of teammate Zach Millett in P5. Millett now to the inside of the
Let's see, I wonder if Cole will come in for gas here.
Millett finding some grip on the bottom, dipping the left front tire. Just out of that rubbered up part of the racetrack, and the caution comes out once again.
It wasn't the fact that you pulled up beside me, it's the fact that you
Ryan
pulled up
Torsha
beside me
involved in this one again.
and then come back down and made all sorts of noise.
There they go, Joe.
Yeah. We definitely got enough fuel.
Oh, yeah.
Should be good by 2 laps.
So let's unpack that, see what happened here with the 81.
Man, I'm glad we came in when we did, even when we missed it.
Just a moment ago. just dives it way in there.
Yeah, save enough for the green-white just in case. I think we're plenty good, though.
They likely would have made contact regardless. There was a bit of net code there, but yes, they certainly would have.
You would think, Vince, you would think. We did a practice race before this, and it's slow all the time. It sucks because it used to be the fast way.
Just evasive action.
Oh.
47, and he was smart there. He saw the 79 coming and tried to turn it back up the racetrack so that Woodard didn't get into him.
You streaming, Alfie?
Just wasn't quite enough.
Good man. Can you see it okay?
Now look who's in pit lane. And Hendrickson's going to win the battle out. It looks like that's going to be a tough call.
Smell it. Big sniff. Boop.
iRacing will get that squared away here in just a moment, but it looks like Parsons may have actually won the race out. Indeed, he has.
I wish you could see the spoiler on the other side. I think you, Torch. Oh, he said something about good catch when I got into you.
I'm sure it looked like I got into you coming into that corner when I slammed the fucking brakes so I didn't rear end you.
What the hell? It's making me start behind all the lap down cars.
Oh, shit. Because the pit exit was closed, guarantee it. Guarantee it. That's what it did to me.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'll give this a...
72 laps in.
We got the inside run here.
Well past halfway point.
Yeah, I'm gonna die up here.
I'd say so far so good. Expected this one to be pretty chaotic. I gotta hand it to them. They had that nice long green flag run there for a bit. See if they can repeat that here as we get ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment or two.
That was the best start of my fucking life.
Vincent George says too much wall phobia. Bounce the cushion, boys. Wall phobia is one thing. You start riding the wall, using it to your advantage. I imagine you're going to get marked. So restart coming. Caleb Sisk to the inside. Into number 6, that new blue and red machine. And Zach Millen to his outside. These two developing a bit of a line there. Race truck is in. Green flag back in the air. Millet gets the jump on the 6.
Best start of my life, Vince.
Millet with the race lead. Caleb Sisk has shown pace all night long. We'll see if Millet can stay out in front of Caleb, or if the 6 can reel him in and take that spot back.
Well, I have to start on the outside now. This is
And the yellow
I don't know, man.
back out.
I kind of liked it.
that's where the grip is.
I think it is.
Eric Beadle possibly, yes indeed.
I did, yeah, and it freaking flew.
In this one, 6th caution of the night. Come on, fellas. I was just telling everybody how impressed I was with how smooth
That was-
and clean y'all been running.
Yeah. That was the first time I tried third off the start, and it freaking
Take
hooked.
a look, see what happened.
I know, but I was like, man, I like the sound of those RPMs.
Between the 29 or the 129, that is, and Derek Welch. BJ Cox gets spun
No more-
out in front of Mark Collins.
no more tires? You used all those?
A lot of drivers involved in this one.
You're a better man than I am.
There's alley is the right side.
Oh boy. Boy, I hope I can get that start on the bottom side here.
Beadle's going to park the
Yeah, I see who's behind me though. I'm nervous. I don't want to get drilled.
It's not launching steady at all.
Right.
So I don't know if this is going to be quick enough for me to grab that bottom line in front of Aaron.
I think you could. I think it was the second restart. That's what I did. I checked up into one, and I think it was Jesse I dove under.
I don't know if I'll be able to slide it.
Beatles custom car carriers.
It'd be the perfect spot for you. Once Skylar and I wreck, you'll go right to the front.
So field starting to get
Oh,
formed
man.
back up, 2 by 2.
Depends on how far this launches entirely.
Back straight away into turn 3.
If it spins them, I'm fucked.
And I don't know if they're running with a live admin at all tonight or not.
Without three,
You may
it's
want to
sliding
think
it
about
out.
a single file restart here if we keep getting consecutive
Yeah.
cautions. A lot of leagues will do just that. Turns into yellow after yellow after yellow. Try to simplify it a bit. Go single file on the restart. It doesn't always help, but sometimes it does.
I don't know. I can't tell you, man. One person down. Stop playing with it, sis. Just drive it. Just cruise. Unless you're almost out of fuel, in which case, keep playing.
That could be the case.
Back to start and finish. We should get the one to go. And there it is. Lights are off. The pace round. Just kind of coming to the realization that I've said that a lot. The lights are off. The pace round. For those of you that may not understand why that's important, is it indicates to the drivers, no, they do have spots. Then lets the drivers know once those lights go out, that means we're going to go green flag racing the next time past start finish. So there's your tidbit of information on NASCAR racing tonight. Pace truck is
The
in.
race that'll never
Green
end.
flag back in the air.
Into that fucking turn one, man. And he didn't fucking turn down. Tail slapped the shit out of the front.
Little wiggle
Oh.
for the third and fourth position. Skylar Harrod to the inside of Joe Tucker. Sisk on the outside of Zach Millett, though. He's going to take this lead away into turn 3, or is he?
That top side's where it's at, man.
Wiggle from this 6, gathers it back up. Another wiggle from Zach Millett.
He beat me after turn 1.
Sisk, and we got another caution. Start finish line, we got all kinds of chaos going on. Guys need to get slowed up. They're still coming by here at speed, but we got a parked car in the front stretch.
Nah.
Sorry, Brandon.
Aaron moved up. He thought you was going.
He did.
Fellas, settle him down.
Ooh, single file.
Single file. That really sucked.
Playing too much Red Dead Redemption.
Be almost a lap down right off the start.
Never mind that. Let's take a look at the replay. Oh, got the big giant jumbotron in the middle. Let's try it from here. Ooh. All right, let's back this one up. This one's going a little too fast. We can figure it out. All right, so the 51 up top, the black and silver, black and gray, number 51, Chris Klein,
Oh, it is.
is alongside the 29.
Oh, there we go.
Spurley.
Boy, Hunter's right on the ball there.
Too much rotation, turns it back to the right to try to avoid contact when he gets into him, which sends him up to the path of the other 29 truck with the wrong number on his truck.
I think it's still, yeah.
Actually, it looks like
It's got to be enough time.
Maybe little one there, so it's the 129.
If you're already pacing. So the next time it costs
Everybody all jacked up here in the front straightaway. Mark Collins in it, Jesse Redding, PJ Cox. Derek Woodard might get two here.
Sometimes.
But you see guys coming through, and then we're watching this here at quarter speed. Some of them are coming by full song.
Just map it to your fucking horn button. Every time you want to flip somebody off. Jesus fuck, dude. I have an air conditioner in the office that blows right on me. One of those those portable units. That's $400 I've ever spent.
Yeah, I took mine out like 3 weeks ago thinking I wouldn't need it.
In here from Bristol Motor Speedway, closing in on the conclusion.
Mine will stay here all winter.
Caleb Sisk out in front, started outside front row. Zach Millett runs in the second position. He started sixth.
85 degrees today.
Big mover so far today is the 3 of Skylar Harrod, starting 15th. Running in that third spot in that black and red number 3.
Yeah, I got the windows open.
Nobody told you to live up north.
It's 69 degrees in here with the windows open now.
I left long before they got old. This just happened to be the last place the Army sent me.
As we mentioned early on, this race being on the schedule, that's why you still got
Run.
a bunch of drivers here, 25 to be specific. But just as we see on road courses, there's a handful of drivers here that can really get it done on the dirt track, and the rest are just here because it's part of the schedule. They're all doing their best out there for sure, but it's not an easy task. I really, truly do not like racing on dirt. Not my cup of tea. A lot of guys out here, but even guys like Zach Millett.
That top side is sick.
Doing okay, clearly. Sitting out front here in the top 5. I, on the other hand,
Dude on my inside.
be happy with the top 10. I mean,
Really, I'm trying to pitch on it to make him slow down. It's not working out.
race truck getting ready to pull off the racetrack here as the green flag is about to go back in the air.
Green flag.
Zach Millett gets the jump this time. He drives it around the 6th. Joe Tucker took a look to the outside of Caleb Sisk for a moment. Skylar Harrod there in behind the 35 of Tucker. Derek Welch way up the racetrack. Hunter Parsons working his way back through the field after his pit stop with Cole Henriksen put him further back. Starting to make his way through and a little bit of contact with Harrod and Tucker. We need to watch this fight. This is the 3rd, 4th, and 5th positions. Then Derek Welch in P6 just behind the 1. Jake Sperling in the stream chat says a lot of guys running out of talent.
That's
and
fucked.
some contact. Hunter Parsons and Joe Tucker. Speaking of running out of talent, I was just going to say there's some guys out there that didn't show up with any. And again, that's not throwing anybody under the bus. There's plenty here that would agree, and they're in this race that would agree. If I was running this race, I'd be one of those guys. I have no talent, especially on dirt.
Deep breath.
But some of them do, and they're fun to watch. Zach Millett's still out in front. He's put about 7/10 on the 6th of Caleb Sisk. Still watch this battle for 3rd. Joe Tucker's worked up in that 3rd spot. So you watch Hunter Parsons go to the inside with Skylar Harrod. The thing about Parsons is if he gets out in clean air, I think he's going to be hard to guard. The only one who's really able to keep him at bay was the 101 of Henriksen. But right now, Henriksen back in the 8th spot. Starting to fill up with dirt. Parsons is going to get frustrated here. He is definitely faster than the 35, but man, in my experience in
Come on, baby, stay green.
racing with Joe Tucker, he is like the Ryan Newman in this league. No matter where he is, whether it's for the top 3 or he's a lap down, he is one of the hardest guys to get around. Having a pretty successful evening to this point. Parsons gets alongside. Tucker tries to pinch him down to the bottom. Still alongside is the 5. And Parsons gets clear, so move the 5 up to the 3rd position. Millett still extending his lead here, about a full second over the 6 of Caleb Sisk. Sisler in the stream chat. Hello, Steve in chat. Joe Tucker being hard to pass in this league. I think that's every league. Yeah, it really is. I think I was kind of trying to say that. It's the Brian Newman. And again, it's not a detriment. I know a lot of guys can't stand that about him, but I think it's a good thing. If you're faster than me, show it. Find a way around. Millet's still out in front. Boy, would that be interesting if he could take the checkered flag here tonight. Caleb now 1.6 seconds in the rears from Zach Millet with 25 laps remaining. You gotta wonder here with these pit stops coming last for Zach Millet, at least at lap 56. I know we've had some caution laps mixed in, but you just don't know. I don't recall what the actual fuel number was as far as lap count is concerned. But with these cautions, I'm certainly no crew chief or mathematician to figure out how many laps they really have on fuel. They could be good to go to the end, but I don't know. Slides up the racetrack. Caleb Sisk might have overheated them tires just a bit. Hunter Parsons is closing in. Peter's getting into some lap traffic. Gray on the bottom, Jared Woodard up top. Woodard trying to stay up out of the way. We got Lori Vickers in the chat. Let's go, Jesse Sperling, number 29. I love watching these races. Or Lori, I love that you're here. I appreciate the viewership whenever you're able. While you're here, though, go click that like button. That goes for all of you. And if you already did, click it twice. 21 laps to go from Bristol Motor Speedway on the dirt. Zach Millet still with the race lead, 1.64 seconds out in front. If anything happens, the last thing that Zach Millet wants to see right now, provided he's good to go on fuel, is a caution. I know he's going to hate me for mentioning that. Laps to go. That S4 guy continues to lead this field. We used to make picks here at HBR TV as to who we thought was going to win the race, but typically I was only doing that when I had a boot partner. But if I had to make a pick tonight, even though Millet's got my colors and that logo on the side of his truck, I wouldn't have picked him. It might make me regret that. That's what it is. Just inside the top 10, Brandon Coleman fighting with Alfie Sharon for the 8th spot. Sharon is going to have it for now, and Coleman may have a run out of turn 4. Alfie slides up to block that run. It's going to be with this group right here in the next lap or two. They're not careful. A little bit of contact off turn 4. Crosses up to 29. He's trying to chase it up the racetrack. Keeps it out of the wall. Good job by Jesse Sperling. Meanwhile, Zach Millet.
If you could run a high for me, Torch, I'd love you forever.
Trying to put him a lap down, but he's lost some of that lead that he's had over the 5 with Parsons. It was 1.7 seconds just a lap or two ago. It's down to just over a full second.
I fucked that up big time.
Granted, you do only have 13 laps to go, but there's time. There's time for Parsons to reel him in. We could also get another caution. That could throw a big-time wrench into the mix. Laps to go for Zach Millen. He maintains a 1.1 second advantage over Hunter Parsons. Parsons really gaining ground through turns 1 and 2. Millen had to change his lineup a bit to get around Brian Torsha in the 81 to get another lap truck. But Parsons, I don't know if he's saving his stuff for right now. At this very moment, he has closed the gap, cut it in half in just the last lap alone. Parsons on a tear, closing in quickly. 10 laps to go for Zach Millen. Can he hold off a hard-charging Hunter Parsons? Parsons has been fast all night long. Started third. He's really one of the few drivers that can really hang with Cole Hendrickson early on. Hendrickson still mired back in the 5th position. Parsons is there. He's cut it from 1.15 to less than 3/10, quarter second of advantage for Zach Millen as he's reeling in here with Jarrett Woodard. Woodard's been good about letting the leaders by. He was way up the racetrack. Still 0.2 of a second race lead for Millen. Right on board with Parsons.
Okay.
Nice tailgate for Zach Millen. Letting Derek Wells beat him in Charlotte. It's very nice of him. Oh, big wiggle for both the drivers who are still trying to negotiate through some lap traffic. Parsons might have had a run to the outside if there was room to slide up off the corner, but 05 of PJ Cox is right there.
Uh-huh. Yeah, okay.
Oh, some contact. Side by side, they bang doors.
Yeah, of course.
Parsons slides Millen up the racetrack, takes the race lead here at Bristol with less than 5 laps to go, and it's coming back to him. Millen drove it in there deep, trying to pay back the favor. Parsons is going to run away now, I think. And the yellow comes out. We're going to have another chance at this. Jesse Sperling in trouble here late, I think. Eric Beadle involved as well. Caution number 8 coming with about 4 laps to go. Millen parked it in the middle of the corner, and Parsons just tried to drive through him. Millen tried to pay it back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's coming back if I get a chance.
Let's see what happened.
Me neither. It's about to get angry in here.
Yep.
Watch Eric Beadle. Zach and Steve, the broadcast with us.
Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy?
Up the track and comes down and clips the right rear. Beadle makes hard impact with the outside wall, collects the 29 of Sperling, and somebody just stays right in the throttle and drives right through him.
He got on the radio and said he got down on the apron. I don't really know if it looked like that or not, but it's Bristol racing, you know. It's all part of it. We're gonna give it hell, and if we have to do the same thing to win, we're gonna do it, man.
Let's see if we can get a word with Zach Millen.
I don't know, man. I think he's got the pace. We're gonna give it hell, man. We're gonna just pin it to win it. Hey, Steve, what's up, buddy?
We're watching one whale of the race.
Thanks, buddy.
You and Hunter Parsons, some contact.
I really need a mute all button.
Getting into the back of you on corner entry, and you tried to pay it back. How do you feel about that move? Was that clean enough, considering we're on the dirt track?
He got on the radio. Steve pulled me in for an interview there, and everybody was talking, and I don't have a mute all button. Big mistake. We're gonna give it hell, and if we have to do the same thing to win, we're gonna do it, man.
I know this isn't your forte, racing here on dirt, but with Hunter Parsons out there, he's shown he's very, very fast. Do you have anything?
We're gonna send it.
I don't know, man. I think he's got the pace.
Yeah, send the shit out of me.
We're gonna give it hell, man. We're gonna just pin it to win it.
All right, Bill. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. Good luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, we're gonna use everything we got here.
Second place machine currently.
Highline worked twice on Josh, but I don't know. Hunter's probably more of a dirt guy, so we'll see.
He's having a good time out there, as much as he says he hates dirt. It's been fun to watch. And even though we've had 8
Copy.
cautions, I mean, mean, at this point of the race, we've had a couple of really
Hopefully
good
there's no more
races.
cautions. Hopefully this is one and done.
It's fun to watch Parsons work his way back through the field and reel in Zach Millet from about a 1.7 second deficit. Now you just got one.
Oh, well, let's see what can
Parsons
happen here.
was just kind of playing possum there for a little while, taking care of the tires, keeping the heat out of the tires, and making that late run. But now Millet and Parsons both going to have cool tires. We're ready to go back green flag racing in just a moment.
Oh.
If you want to know why I'm laughing, just check out the stream chat, folks. Matt Sisler and Jake Sperling, both with their sides of opinions. I'll leave it at that. I'll give you my opinion. I've got no problem with it. And again, like I said, Millet's sporting my colors, my logos, my paint scheme. But Parsons getting into the win that he did wreck it. Ushered him up the racetrack, took the spot. Millet got back into him.
Interesting start. I kind of fucking made
Those must be small numbers. It's a good no call. We'll see how this thing pans out here as we do a green-white checkered finish here. We get back to the white flag before
I know.
pandemonium ensues.
We were leaning on each other the whole time. It was pretty sweet.
Millet times the start perfectly with Hunter Parsons. Gets to the outside. Parsons gets the right rear slipping around. Door-to-door action with Millet and Parsons off turn number 2.
I hope not.
And the yellow is back out. Jesse Redding in trouble. At least I think it was Jesse.
Why can't they just let it go?
Redding is what iRacing is telling me was the cause of the caution. We'll see if that remains to be the case.
Yeah, except for now I'm going to have Cole on the outside and you on the outside. And I'm going to have to start behind Parsons.
Behind the 81.
40 laps.
Still on a turn 4 here. This was on the restart. And some drivers out of sorts.
That was at no point in time worried
That was
about
the issue,
that.
to be honest.
Yeah, how amazing it is to be able to control my black boxes in VR.
It's pretty damn hard to do.
I set up a fucking butt box, man, and put them all on the rotaries.
Honestly, I don't see anything that could have indicated why a caution would have come out there. Nobody was off the
for
track.
my mouse or anything like that. Just reach up and grab a rotary.
Let's check it again.
On a setting of, or on a scale of 1 to 10, how dirty do you think this restart's going to be?
Front two, of course, are Millet and
Okay.
Parsons. Oh, there we
Yeah,
go.
that's what I was worried about.
Jake Cox
You're gonna get rear-ended and side swiped, so
You might as well do everything you can here.
Might have been
That's what everyone else is gonna
Let's
do.
try this
Right.
again. Back it up a little
just
further.
push, shove, and hold her fucking steady.
Yeah, if you try to have any etiquette now, you're just gonna get run over.
15,
Right.
the 05, and the 13. Ben
Oh, why
McKinnon,
do these
Jake
guys
Cox,
all want these top 3 spaces?
and then Paul Durkee up top. McKinnon gets
They
into
all
BJ
wanna talk
Cox.
to Steve.
Yeah.
Durkee,
I'm trying to come
There
from
you have it.
Lucky Dog to
caution
podium.
coming to green.
In 3 holes.
I'm just gonna Chastain it.
You can.
So
That's right.
green, white checkered attempt number 2 here at Bristol Motor Speedway on the dirt.
Yeah, you can almost kind of feel it cut your engine
That
when you
said,
do it.
We do have up to 3 attempts to get this race in under the green flag.
You're going to be on the outside.
6.
There's a lot.
Well, while we have this
I would
slow
love
moment
that,
here
but
at the
we'll see.
racetrack, I'm gonna remind you guys once again, watching the stream, jump in there, click that like
Go for
button.
out.
It's free, it's easy, and it helps. All good things. And if you're out here watching, if you're enjoying this podcast, click that like button. Helps push the video out to a wider audience, which is good not just for the channel, but also for the league. Back in the air. Side by side for turns 1 and 2. It's a replay of the last restart. Millett to the outside. Down the backstretch with the drag race into turn number 3. It's a drag race. Back to the white flag. On to turn number 4. It's Millett by an inch, but not for long. Parsons closes in, and look who's here. The 101 of Cole Henriksen into the mix. White flag in the air. It's a battle between these 3 drivers. Parsons,
Let's
Millett,
watch that.
and Henriksen on to turn number 2. Who is going to win it? Parsons not quite clear. Yes, he is. Finally clear is Zach Millett. Through 3 and 4. And he
Punts
gets a
happen.
turn. They're both wrecking on to turn 4, and Henriksen's going to take the lead and possibly the win here at Bristol, and he does it. Cole Henriksen, from the 4th position, takes the race win.
Punt for a punt, Vince, or what?
Wow. Joe Tucker second. Zach Millett credited with P3. I don't know if that'll stand or not.
Hey, watch your mouth, Hunter. People who are bigger you shouldn't talk bad to.
Cole Henriksen with the race win, picking up the scraps on a turn 4 on the final lap on the second green-white checkered attempt.
He's probably going to be kicked out of the lead tonight, so.
Holy shit. What just happened?
I'll talk to you. He obviously understands a little bit more. But that was straight up just dumped it.
Okay.
It was a nice lap for position.
Yeah. And it's... That works out good, I guess.
Cole Henriksen back around to start finish.
However, podium races, so thanks, Zach.
You're welcome, bud.
I'm pretty sure you hit me though when I came back around. That's what I need to check. If there's a green room, I can't see it because I made a fucking... Let me see this.
There you go, Vince.
Assist clean.
Henriksen picking up the race win here. Let's try and go back. Watch
Did
the
you ruin
white
it? No, I don't.
flag lap here another time.
Fucking race labs, man. There's a freaking race labs thing stuck
This was the final
in the
lap
middle
just
of
a
my
moment ago.
screen.
Millett just bumps the
Yeah, I mean, we're all
Parsons
sending it into the
already.
last.
Sisk drives into Parsons.
Let's see.
At the stripe, it was Henriksen.
Hit you? Yeah?
So we're going to jump out, get our final break out of the way, and have our top 3 finishers. Stay with us.
I'm excited.
I met Marcos
Let's see.
Garza when we were doing radiothons for St. Jude Children's.
Oh,
Hospital.
shit. Yeah, we better do that.
We needed sponsors to help
All right.
us raise money, and he's always the
is the
first
green
one to
room?
jump in. I would describe Marcos and his team as upstanding, someone you can trust, and he is just a genuine guy.
Marcos has been very generous. He has a genuine concern.
Which part, when he and I got together?
You need somebody that cares
Okay.
about you. And that's what Marcos is, and that's pretty much what this firm is.
The Garza Law Firm. Let us help.
Yeah, it looks like me and Cole are going at about the same pace. You can't check up on a dirt track in the last lap, the last turn. You can't do it. Hey, good win, Fluff. He's back and dump pretty hard. Let's see, where's Joe? Where's Joe? That was a perfect turn 4 by you. Oh yeah, I can't wait. Man, pit strategy was mint. Let's get rid of. Go to replay.
Oh, man.
All right, here we go.
Broadcast up, so I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah, what can you do? Let's see.
It is on my home screen though. When I log into YouTube. No, it's virtual.
When you say you get on the apron, the apron's over here. Another 50 foot to the turn. And then he hits me again. What do you expect? Yeah, I like it. That'll work.
You think Steve will beat my ass?
I don't think so. I think he'll appreciate it. Here you go, Vince.
My wife's up for that bragging to my son. 'Cause he took third.
Punt.
She goes,
Door. Slides me up 2 lanes.
I only took second.
Frickin' nuts.
I want you to know that, Zach.
I did it for you.
I know you did, buddy.
And that I was cleared out before the caution. That probably had something to do with it. Watching the replay right now.
Did he shove you?
Yeah, the excuse was that he got on the apron, but that was the second time. The first time he hit me on the straightaway. No excuse for that. Sends me up, and then gets on the apron, slides up, and hits me so hard I slide up all the way to the wall. Just, what do you expect? You rough somebody up, they're just going to forgive you? I mean, come on, man. It's...
I mean, Cole was running behind me, and I was trying to be fully cognizant that he was there. I mean, I was still trying to run it hard, but he never got into me. He was racing it clean, so you gotta respect that.
Yeah, I think Cole's the guy to beat tonight anyway.
Yeah, he's fucking fast. I don't know how he ran it through the field that quick after that late set of tires. But
On interviews. Man, we still on commercial or what's going on here?
Yeah, this is a long commercial. DEP Graphics paid for the deluxe package.
Fuck yeah, they did.
Shit, I gotta talk to Steve about going one for the wife.
Warms my heart.
It's a write-off for her, but she'll gotta love free advertisement when it costs money, right?
Hey, you gotta take it when you can get it.
Well, she's a real estate agent, so
God, I love that truck.
you know what the worst part about Bristol Dirt is?
I got a tailgate.
The donuts are not as satisfying.
No. No, definitely not.
So, Max Graphics, NDR, still pushing 90 frames.
Damn, that's not bad.
Bro, I saw every speck of fucking dirt in front of me. I dodged a few of them.
Let's jump back to this and play
On
this
the
just so
dirt.
we can hear it.
Davidson Builders Truck Series NTRL 125 Bristol Dirt Race presented by Beatles Custom Car Carriers. In the books, Cole Henriksen with a last lap pass for the race win. We'll pull Cole into the broadcast booth. That's a fun one to try and say. Get a word with our race winner, Cole Henriksen, driver the number 101. It's Steve in the HBR TV booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I'm here.
Cole, congratulations, man. A stellar performance here tonight. Led a lot of laps early on. Pit stops got you back in the pack, and you had to hunch your way through. I thought there was no way, but then that caution comes out, and then we look, all of a sudden you're there in that third spot, just waiting for something to happen. And then it did. Contact with Zach Millett and Hunter Parsons, the C's Park. You pick up the scraps and a checkered flag, man. Tell us what it looked like out of the front windshield of that number 101 machine.
Well, it was definitely tough coming up through the field there, just, locked on the bottom a little bit. But, I don't know. I figured if I could get in the top 5 and get a caution, I'd be all right. I knew I had good speed. So, Hunter kind of made his way through the pack a little bit quicker than me. I actually, when I pitted, I got some sort of, phantom penalty, and it put me behind all the lap cars. So that really hurt me early on. But, yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. This setup was fun to run.
Just go to practice and see who turns the most laps.
I used to run
because they enjoy it
all the time with pro guys, so this is kind of my wheelhouse here, so I swapped over to asphalt about a year and a half ago. So,
I like it in
yeah,
I
this
like
was
it in
kinda fun to
vehicles
get
that
back on
shouldn't be
there,
on
but
dirt.
On that last lap, yeah, I kind of expected it. I saw Millet drive in there deep and pretty much just clean him out. So, I mean, I'm happy I got the win, but it's kind of tough when you see your teammate just get drove through. I don't know. They were talking in there, and they said that there was some doors thrown. I mean,
Yeah, he was in here listening to us, but didn't want to say
racing
anything.
on dirt, so I don't know. Not really pumped with how that ended, but I'm sure everything will be
Oh, I am.
squared away.
Nevertheless, still really fun to watch. It made for a great finish here at Bristol, at least as far as the viewership is concerned. Always a plus to see you pick up the race win, of course, but it was a blast watching you and the 5 battle it out early on, though. It was very clean, not very aggressive, and again, it was early on in the race, but you and Hunter both certainly seem to have a lot of pace here on dirt. You mentioned, obviously, that you kind of come from a dirt background. I don't know what Hunter's background is as far as that goes. He seems to be quick just about everywhere we go.
Yeah, so Hunter actually, he raced in real life. He raced IMCA Modifieds at 141 Speedway in Wisconsin. He had to quit because he moved to North Carolina, but that's where his dirt background comes from. He's actually been on iRacing since I think 2014, so he's pretty much been here for a while. So
yeah, I guess they're teammates or
yeah,
buddies or
he
something.
used to
I'm not
race
quite
with,
sure.
You know, go-karts with the likes of Ty Majeski and guys like that. So
A lot.
He's got some pretty good skill on him, as he showed tonight. But yeah, he's a great teammate. I think early on there when we checked out, we kind of just were gonna ride. He caught me a little bit when we got in lap traffic, but he wasn't gonna force any issues. So I just tried to get as far away from third as we could.
Well, Cole, nonetheless, you
I know,
take
I gotta
the
get that
fun
day
here
off, man. I
tonight.
wanna
It
race
was
it so
an
bad.
awesome run, a job well done, impressive certainly. Next week we go to Iowa Speedway, finally back to some asphalt racing. That's more my cup of tea than it is out here. But how do you feel about your chances next week? And you've been fast just about everywhere we go too. How is it looking out for you at Iowa?
Oh, I love it. That's my home track.
Perfect.
So I'm, well, kind of. I'm like the same distance away from Iowa to Kansas. So kind of two home tracks. But I live in Iowa, so I got to consider Iowa my home track now that it's on the Cup schedule.
Fair enough.
I love it. It's a tough track.
We did a
I
little
gotta
practice
do a little
race
bit of
last
research.
night.
I can't remember if the trucks kind of get up
It
on
was,
track. I know when I raced Cup cars,
I didn't even know they were doing it. I got back in the RTR Discord, and they were just 2 minutes away from qualifying, so it timed it good. But it was fun.
Tires going to require some good maintaining throughout the race.
Invite inbound. If I can, I'm not sure if I can.
hate short tracks, but that one, something about Iowa, it races like a mile and a half. So
I tend to run pretty good at Richmond in the truck. It's a tough place to get around, and I find that Iowa tends to be very similar to Richmond, just a whole lot faster.
oh yeah, definitely a fun track. So I, as you can imagine, when we got news that the Cup Series was going to be coming there, I was freaking out. I've been, since a
Longest
little
interview
kid, my
ever.
dad kept telling me, he's like, "Don't get your hopes up; they're not coming." So, man, that was like Christmas morning when I heard that news. So definitely excited to go race.
Hopefully it's not a placeholder for like a Montreal or something like that. I'd like to see Iowa be an annual visit rather than just next year, but hopefully we'll see how it goes.
Yeah,
Nice.
for sure.
I'm pumped
I think,
about that.
The Iowa crowd is going to show out. They're going to show what we have for race fans in the Midwest, and I think it's going to be one heck of a trip. So.
Right?
Looking forward to that for sure.
I'm sure my Turtle Beach is waiting to shut off.
Bristol. Who do you want to thank before we let you get going?
I got to thank R1 Works. They're an old sponsor of mine from when I raced RC cars. 101 Designs. That's actually my company. They're just on the truck.
See ya, Fluff.
And then Adams County Speedway. I don't know if anybody from there is watching, but that's the track that I announce at here locally. And then just
All right.
thank
Well,
you
if
guys
I listen
for
to
the podcast
his voice
and
much
race.
longer, I'm going to have an aneurysm.
Good
So
times.
we'll do that. Jesus, that's loud. Holy cow. Sorry about this. Wish we had something better to watch here. Turn that way down. I want to watch some of these restarts with being on the high side. Man, it's like this little patch right here was just perfect every time. I mean, you can tell we get into the gas about the same frickin' time. And that high side is just like cheating. Maybe because it's just, you can see the back of his truck slides downhill a little bit right there. Sick. Alright, let's see. I'll turn this on so voice. So I don't have to push the button. Good to see Joe Tucker get a second place. It's awesome. He was kicking my ass in our practice race. I should actually write this down. I wish I had a buy Felicia map to the stream deck going into turn 4. That would have been epic. Yes, sir. Steve, what's up, buddy?
What is happening, sir? Congratulations first and foremost on a third place finish here at Bristol, a place that, well, if I had to make a bet, I wouldn't even put you in the top 5. And I'm not trying to be mean, it's just you're like me, you don't like dirt racing, you're better at it than I am. But nonetheless, a top 3 finish. Looks like you might have had a win in hand there, but late in the race, Hunter Parsons closed the gap. Cut about 1.6 seconds out of your race lead there late. Then the caution comes out after you guys have made some contact, and then that final lap into 3 and 4. Walk us through it. What was your perspective? How did it look out the windshield of that 315?
Yeah, we were coming up on some lap traffic, and it was kind of hard to get around some of the guys and keep pace. So when he caught me, I don't know, it must have been a lap or two before that caution came out. He actually just drove right in the back of me, and then proceeded to slide onto the apron and then just door the hell out of me, and it slammed me so hard it put me up about almost to the wall. So yeah, I didn't want to hint to it when you pulled me in on that interview, but it, you know, if you're gonna do it, you better expect it. You know, a lot of people drive like that, and you just you don't expect it from a lot of guys in this, but if they're gonna do it, man, you better be ready because it's coming back.
Oh, and especially in a place like Bristol dirt. I mean, we're short track racing. We are on the dirt. You even said that when I pulled you up. You like it or not, whether it's Parsons getting into you or you getting into Parsons, it's kind of the name of the game, unfortunately. You know, I hate to say this, but it's kind of the way that racing is going. Even in real life, we're seeing a lot of that. Aggression is getting the better part of, well, just trying to pass them the old-fashioned way. And it is what it is. But a place like this, it's hard enough to control the vehicle, pin it down to a spot where you can make that pass. Sometimes you got to try and move a guy, but I guess the argument you're probably going to get there at the end is Parsons moved you, doored you, but you kept it straight. Now some will say, oh, that's just because he's good and he can keep it straight, or maybe he didn't hit you harder. Nevertheless, last corner, last lap, you're going for the race win. Parsons goes around, you finish third. Henriksen takes the race win. It is what it is, but I don't know. I don't really know how to take on it, and it's tough. It puts me in a bad spot, really, because I can't defend you. Because you're my guy. I'm not allowed to defend you.
Yeah, no worries, man. Yeah, I look at it like he hit me twice. I kept it straight. I hit him once. He couldn't. And the difference is, after it happened, when he got into me, I didn't get on the radio. I didn't cry like a baby. After the turn 4, he hopped on and he tried to be a tough guy. But I don't know. He sounds like he's 10, so I hate to look into it too much. So just let him be a kid. Let him learn from this, and well, now he knows, right?
Well, Zach Millett not holding back in his post-race interview. Zach, we'll move on to the next question. How do you feel about your chances next week at Iowa Speedway?
Oh, I like Iowa. Iowa's awesome. We've had a lot of good luck at Iowa. I think we ran twice there last year. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to that place, man. It's almost it feels like a home track. Not quite like Watkins Glen, but it's it's going to be a good spot for us, I think. As long as we can keep the truck clean, I think we can get maybe a top 5, hopefully.
Fair enough. Well, Zach, congratulations again on the 3rd place finish. Who do you want to thank before we let you go?
I got to thank you, Steve, and HBR TV for the broadcast, hbrshops.com, hbrtv1.com, Numb Thumbs Gaming, NTRL, all the admins, DW, everything they do. I'm sure it's going to be entertaining tonight. I can't wait to hop up in there. Martin Sports, Track Bar Media, Eric Dodson State Farm, Castle Pax Powers, Davidson Builders. I got to thank Joe Tucker, Eric Beadle, Jesse Redding, all these dirt guys, man. We did a little practice race before this, and a lot of their tips, and it really, really helped out. I get in here and I just pin it wide open and hope for the best, and it just doesn't work. So big thanks to those guys, and big thanks to all the HBR guys. Vince hopping in the stream. And shoot me a follow over on the Twitch world at that S4 guy.
Fair enough. Zach Millett, congratulations on a P3 finish, man. Good luck next week.
Thanks, buddy. Yes, sir. I'm going to hop back down there. Let me kill the stream real quick. Hold on. All right, guys. That is the end of Bristol. Thank God. Pretty entertaining interview. So, fuck them. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you next week. See ya.